Let's discuss about amniotic fluid. Amniotic fluid is the fluid present in amniotic sac, right? This is the fluid present in amniotic sac, and in this fluid, the fetus will be present, right? So let's see how this amniotic fluid is formed. Amniotic fluid has got different sources in different periods, in different stages of pregnancy. Different sources will be there. So if take in the early pregnancy, this amniotic fluid is formed by ultrafiltrate of maternal plasma. Is formed by ultrafiltrate of maternal plasma. By the beginning of second trimester, this amniotic fluid is formed mainly by extracellular fluid. This extracellular fluid has got its origin from skin of fetus. Okay, through the skin of fetus, this extracellular fluid escapes and forms amniotic fluid. Okay, and after 20 weeks, what happens is carnification of skin will take place. After 20 weeks, carnification of skin takes place. As the skin is carnified, this extracellular fluid cannot diffuse across skin, right? Due to carnification, escape of extracellular fluid through skin cannot happen. Now the main source of amniotic fluid formation are mainly two. One is urine of fetus and lung of fetus. Okay, among these two, urine of fetus is the major source, and lung of fetus is the minor source. Urine of fetus constitute about 1000 ml, whereas fetal lung it constitute only 350 ml. Okay, and these are the different sources of amniotic fluid. Now let's see the composition of amniotic fluid. Water constitutes about 98 to 99%. And solids, it includes 1 to 2%. Solids constitute about 1 to 2%, and these solids include organic solids like proteins, glucose, lipid, uric acid, creatinine, and hormones like prolactin, insulin, and renin. Okay, these are the constituents of solids. So the solids are mainly proteins, glucose, lipids, uric acid, creatinine, prolactin, insulin, renin. These are organic solids. Okay, and then moving to inorganic solids. It includes sodium, potassium, and chloride. And you see, I told you the main source of amniotic fluid after 20 weeks are urine and lung, right? This constitute about 1000 urine constitute about 1000 ml and lung constitute 350 ml. These are contribution daily. Amniotic fluid will undergo turnover every day, and this is contribution for 1 day. Okay, you remember this point, I forgot to tell you. So this is contribution for 1 day. So this is about composition, and let's know some important facts about amniotic fluid. Specific gravity of amniotic fluid, it is from 1.008 to 1.010. Then osmolality is 250 milliosmoles per liter. And you see, the amniotic fluid is completely replaced in 3 hours. It is completely replaced in 3 hours. Rate of amniotic turnover is amniotic fluid turnover is 500 cc per hour. 500 cc per hour. And volume of amniotic fluid will be maximum between 32 to 34 weeks. Okay, the maximum value can be seen between 30 to 34 weeks, and the volume is 1 liter. 1 liter. And after 32 to 34 weeks, the volume of amniotic fluid will be decreased, and at term the volume will be around 800 to 900 ml. Okay, and then see color of amniotic fluid. Usually in the early part of pregnancy, the color is usually colorless. The amniotic fluid is usually colorless, but at term or near term, what happens is, in the amniotic fluid there will be exfoliated lanugate hair and epidermal cells from fetal skin. So due to these exfoliated lanugate hair and epidermal cells of fetal skin, the color will be pale straw. And let's move to functions of amniotic fluid. Functions of amniotic fluid. The main function is to protect fetus. It acts as shock absorber and protects fetus from trauma. And it also maintains temperature. The fluid distends the amniotic sac, right? This amniotic fluid, it distends the amniotic sac and gives space for growth of fetus. Gives space for growth of fetus. And it prevents formation of adhesions. Adhesion between fetal parts and amniotic sac. between fetal parts and amniotic sac and amniotic sac.